So last time we were here, we ran, and then he had a lot of work done to his car since, and I thought it'd be cool to get a little walk around to some of the stuff that he did. So if you want to tighten in and then walk us through what you have
How you
going
been, Jason?
on.
Good to see. I'm John. How are you? So what we got is our 2019 Camaro SS. We had cam work done to it. Heads were done to it. The MSD upper Air Force intake has been done to it. We got our K-Tech 103 timing and tune and a couple other little extra things with the valve covers done, custom stuff. We relocated the coil packs. We put our bar on there. We got our CA cold air intake. Plugs are done. Wires are done. Little thermostat's been done for it. A couple of little custom stuff.
Oh, you did the thermostat?
Yeah, thermostat was done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so is it cooler? Is it a cooler thermostat?
Yeah, it's a cooler thermostat by about 10 degrees, a little bit difference.
Okay.
Not dramatic, but all the parts and pieces and the combinations that we into it makes the car run pretty good. And so we're at a test and tune here at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. And if you want to take a walk, we'll come inside and check out a couple of custom things on the inside that we have. We have our regular stock tires on the front. We have our Michelin 285 30/20s on the front just for the thing. We put the ZL1 stuff on the bottom here for the scoop. And then we have our Mickey Thompson Street Art tires that we just started with the Race Star 17-inch by 10. So we're running the 305 45 17s on there, which is cool. A little aftermarket wing on there. Stock exhaust. We kept everything on, so the MPP, we can change the noise and make it higher. The car does have headers and exhaust on it all the way out, which is really, really cool.
Now, what brand did you go with on the headers?
We went with Speed Engineering.
Are they the 1 7/8?
1 7/8 Speed Engineering headers on that, which is cool. 3-inch exhaust all the way out to the stock muffler. And like I said, that'll eventually get changed over to the 4-inch Corsa down the road when we want to do all that stuff. On the inside, we did a couple little red interior stuff and little custom design things just to fancy it up a little bit and make it look really cool and presentable. Car originally started out, we're going to do a lot of car shows with it and have some fun at the track and do some drag stuff too. So it's pretty cool. A lot of fun. And I got all my ambition and desire to start doing all this from him. When I first met him here at the track. He's the one that inspires me to do that and get it going, and now we're working and having a lot of fun with it.
So everybody's probably wondering, what did we run today so far?
Should we tell him?
Yeah, for sure.
We'll tell him.
So my first run, I ran a 12.6. I had it on the helmet cam. I gotta go back to the drawing board with the wires and the plugs. It felt like it was skipping a little bit on the way here. So, but I ran it. I paid the $50. I figured I'd do this a couple more runs anyway. And then that was your first run after your new build, right?
Right. So the first run after new build, we ran a 12.02 at 119 with a 1.9. 0 to 60, which is a big improvement for me considering what the 60 foot, considering what the car ran from stock and everything else. So I'm very impressed with it. I'm getting more comfortable with the car now, starting to learn all the details and items with it. So hopefully we can see an 11 pop up, which would be exciting. And then
I think
I'll be happy.
It.
Yeah, I think we got it.
He was right at the 12.0.
Yeah, we're right there.
If we can run, I mean, today's been brutal.
We're sitting here hanging out.
We could be making sandwiches, cooking. The grills are going to come out soon.
And I still have more build plans for the car. We're going to definitely be doing the Pro Charger to it down the road. But as far as things go right now with the car, I'm very, very pleased with everything that's going on. Yep, it's cool.
Well,
so,
thanks for walking us through.
Absolutely.
And
It's been a pleasure.
Hopefully we can get a run side by side so he can whoop up on me.
Oh, no. Thank you.
All right, so I'm about to run John. He's definitely gonna whoop up on me. He's got 17-inch rims on the rear with a drag tire. You saw the stuff kind of walked around and what he had going on. And just like on the way to the track, I was just like, oh man, like could just tell wasn't firing right. I think I got like a little misfire. So I think my either plug wire or plug is fouled out. So I guess this is what the testing tune's for, to figure out like run your car hard to see if there's anything wrong with it. And I was gonna grab my laptop to data log, but I couldn't find my HV tuner like plug-in thing. So today's been a little bit of a mess. That, and it's $50 for this test and tune. That Midnight Mayhem, when I ran before, it was $20. So, trying to get a few passes in, even though the car is not running 100%. I want to get a little fun. He's catching me on the big end. Oh man, what a race! Woo! Good race, brother. Man, that was close. He definitely caught me on the big end. That was fun. I think that right there was worth the $50. That was awesome, bro.
Yeah, you know what? Without those guys on there, it ran really good and you jumped on me. See your light.
Oh, really?
Oh, you were 2 cars ahead of me.
You caught me on the big end.
On the top, it's not good. It's from after 80 miles an hour. I think that felt like it's less.
Nice. Let's see it, bro. Go ahead. So I can definitely tell. I feel like that he has the intake manifold, the MSD. I'm not sure if it's ported or not. I'd have to ask him. But he definitely had more big end than me. He was starting to pull. Thank you. Let's go, man. He ran 11.8. I ran a 12.4. My 60 foot was horrendous. I think 2.0 is really bad. And to his credit, I mean, this is the first time he's drag racing with the drag radials. I think he can put a little bit more from the launch. So once he gets that all figured out, he's going to be good to go. I think like he can launch at a higher RPM. I think he's doing kind of like from idle. We'll see. I mean, it's just playing around with stuff to figure out what works. But 12.4, I'm surprised because, yeah, see, look at the mile an hour, 114 to 121. But I'm going to change out those plugs and wires and then see where we're at. Hopefully that it's definitely not running how it should be. So just so you guys can see what I'm talking about, it's in track mode. I have everything off, and like just light accelerating, like whoa, 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 whoa. It's kind of spitting and sputtering. It's detonating, so it's like a slight detonation. So I don't know if it's like one plug or you can just feel it like bug. So that was what's going on. I decided to run the car anyway, so it was fun.
So here's the length difference between, what is this, Pertronics? Pertronics versus the Speed Engineering. And it really has a nice angle to the boot here, which is what I was looking for on my headers. We'll see how they fit. These, the guy I raced at the strip, he hooked me up, John hooked me up with these wires, and then I bought the intake manifold from him that I plan on sending out to get ported out. And these are the spark plugs that I needed. So those other ones are coming out, which I think are like the Arco ones. I'll pull one out and show you. But these are the ones that I needed versus what are in. So I think I was getting detonation. So I'm gonna swap those out and see what happens. All right, so here's the first one. This is the brand new NGK. And this is the AC Delco that was in it. And really, I don't even know if it's been 1,000 miles, maybe not even 1,000. And it's not terrible, but it's definitely not very good. So they all pretty much look the same. Not terrible, but definitely not good, especially with not that many miles on them. We'll see if this helps. So before I had everything off when I did it. So let me turn everything off. Okay. So everything's off. It's not boggy at all down low. So that detonation is gone. Sweet. It definitely feels a lot like smoother. It feels better. Like that detonation is just, the skipping is gone. So the plugs didn't look the worst, but they definitely weren't good. And also, my tuner recommended a different set of plugs. Feels a lot better. Wow. Yeah, it definitely feels a lot better.